let's get this. Alright. Oh man, just opening that lid just smells so good. Alright. Now, we're going to we're going to rinse out this. This is great. These things are great for lasagnas and for cooking on a grill. If you look up top, you'll see some of mine that are black because of being on the grill. Just going to rinse it out from the dust. Alright. Now we're going to be reevaluating our direction over here. So, out the kitchen. Out. Out. Stay. Okay. Stay. Alright. Alright. First things first. We're going to get us a ladle. Ladle, ladle, ladle. Rinse off any dust. Now we're going to bring this down like this, turning this off, sliding it over. So we have everything right here. Now I'm going to bring my noodles on over. Closer. Drop the knife. Alright. Well, since that dropped on the floor, that's going in the sink. There we go. Alright. So let me show you my setup here real quick. First I'm going to just set that in. Okay. Alright. We've got our sauce here, our meat here, our pan here, and our noodles here. So we're going to go sauce, noodles, meat, cheese. Let me get my cheese now. So let's put this back over here. Let me get some cheese. Out. We've got Parmesan. We got soft. We got Parmesan, grated Parmesan, grated mozzarella, and grated cheddar. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some sauce down here, and just we're going to get it put all over. Actually, the way I'm going to put it all over. People spend all kinds of big bucks on basting brushes and stuff. I'm telling you, what really works great for basting, these. We're just going to get our sauce down on the pan. We don't want it to burn on the bottom. That's the main reason. We don't want our noodles to burn. Okay. I got a bay leaf there. I can pull that right out. I leave my can here of tomato paste so I can drop that in there. Okay, we just coat the bottom. Just a little bit of artwork. That's all it is. Literally painting. You're just painting the bottom with tomato sauce. Alright, and I'll show you what that looks like. Oh, there's an enemy down there. That looks like he's mad. Wait, I can see the slime. Just paint the bottom of it with some tomato sauce. That's all. And now we're going to lay our noodles down. First batch of noodles. Okay. So we take our first noodle. Now they're in cold water now. I put them in cold water to keep them moist. And cold water, they won't cook anymore. One. Always make sure your hands are clean and been washed. There's 2. I'll use a slightly broken one for the bottom.
You're trying to find some diamonds, sir.
3.
You didn't mean to make it have emotional damage. Get down there.
4. Show you what that looks like. Right there.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to take some meat. Need another spoon. I like my broken one. Well, we'll use this one. I got one that's got a broken handle on it. It's like my favorite one. Okay. Slide that a little closer. Okay. Put some meat down. The meat just dropped on the floor. I told you, I was about to say, I was waiting for the dog that watched it because they're over there watching. I knew one was going to come running on in as soon as they seen that. And sure enough, Moana came running on in. They grabbed a piece of meat that dropped. A little more over here. There we go. And a little bit over there. Okay, and I'll show you what that looks like now. Now you don't see the noodles. All right. Now we're going to add a little sauce. Another bay leaf. And there's the third bay leaf. Now we're going to put some sauce down on the meat. A lot of times I'll add another can of sauce to give it a little sauciness instead of the meaty sauce. I'll open up another can and just pour the straight up sauce in there. But after I get enough of a base of this. It's like an art job here. It's not all about the sauce as much as the cheese. See, Moana came into the kitchen. Now Alana's like, okay, she's not getting in trouble. I guess I can go in too. Alright, let me show you what that looks like. There you go. Not even the first layer done yet, because now we're going to add some Parmesan. My fingers weren't slippery. There we go. Sargento. Parmesan. Jeez, again, my fingers are wet. It's not going to open for me. Move. Get the razor blade. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Forget this. I'm just cut the whole thing open. That's it. Just playing around with it. There. There. Got some cheddar in there. I'll show you what that looks like. There you go. Now I want to make a slow lasagna, so okay. I want to put a little bit more meat on there. Alright, there we go. Now here's our, you know what I want to do here, I want to pull this out. Pull my first bacon out. There's another bacon in there, I got to get out of there. There it is right there. Now we're going to get out of the sauce. Oh, we don't have a small can. Is this where all the sauce is? Is there any small cans?
No, it's all the sauce. The rest of the sauce, no, you don't use, can just be put in a container.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get a big can. I'm going to put some sauce in there. Alright, I'm just going to add a little bit of sauce. This is what's going to give it the tad of sauciness, but you don't want it to be too liquidy. That's the whole point. Alright, let's see what that looks like. There we go. Hold on, that camera. Well, camera's going dead. Hold on. Alright, well, the battery had died on my phone, so I stopped filming. And last place you saw was where I was doing the layers of the lasagna. So now I did finish it up and I got her in the oven and we're about to check it out. We're going to pull the cover off and we're going to, now don't worry, the foil's not touching anything, although I am making it in a foil pan, which is a bad thing to do. But we're going to take the lid off of it.
That looks good.
It does, doesn't it?
Fine being, are you fine with me being in the video?
Huh?
Fine with me being in the video?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't care. As long as you're fine with it. Alright, and there's what she's looking like right now.
It's not fully cooked.
No, yeah, it's got a...
It looks doughy, like maybe like...
Oh, that's the noodle. It's supposed to be that way. But I'm going to crisp them up. That's why I'm taking the cover off. So that we can go ahead and put her back in and finish cooking her up. Got about another 20 minutes, maybe a half hour on that, and she'll be good. All right.
I found leather.
Let's check it out and see where she's at. Oh, I was about to grab the rack with my bare hand. Oh no, she still needs some more cooking. I need to get that a little crisper on the top. So I still need to cook it a little bit longer. Still a little too moist on the top, so we're going to cook her a little bit longer. Like I said, we're only at 350, and that's why. Usually when you cook a lasagna, it should be like a 400. But I want to blend everything together totally, since I've used 3 different meats, 3 different cheeses, and 3 different sauces actually. So the bottom line is I want to make sure it's right. So let's let her get a little bit more toasty on the top, and then we will come back and see where she's at then. Alright, ready or not, it's time to pull her out of there. Oh yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Oh yeah, she's looking good. There she is. So let's pull her out, let her sit for a little bit before we start cutting her up and hacking her up. Alright, we're cutting it now. Gotta be careful because it's an aluminum pan and you don't want to cut through the bottom of the pan. So you go easy the first time and then you come back through and make sure you clear it. Okay, that's the first cut. See, we cut it down the middle, and then we're going to go, let's try this. Hold on, let me just do it this way. We cut it down the middle. Okay, we get the center cut, because now we can do a cut down here, and we come over and do a cut down here, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we got to cut that way. Alright, and we will go down the middle and then on each side from the middle. That's how we're going to cut it. So, let's see how it looks when we get to that point. Lasagna is a skill. You don't want to go too fast through it and rip it to shreds. You got to go easy. So we go nice and easy, work our way down. We're making nice small little pieces. They're about 3 inches by 2 inches. Well, they'll probably be about 3 inches by 3 inches by the time we're done. But you work until you tap the bottom and you feel that you cut through all the noodles. You can feel it as you cut it. It just takes some time to do it right. Okay. And now you go back down and slide it through nice and slowly to make sure you're not ripping any noodles apart and spreading them apart. You want it to look nice. your presentation on your serving is very important. Now I'm going to flip it around and get going the other way too, but let me get my other cut over here first.
I got one bad kid because of
The presentation is very important when you're putting it on a plate. You want it to look very appetizing. You don't want to look like it's shredded and a piece of crap, okay? You don't look like a dog walked over the plate and left its dinner on it that it ate an hour ago. You want it to look appetizing. So your presentation is very important. So I'm going to slice it now while it's still soft. And then I'm going to wait a little bit to serve it. About 15 minutes to serve it. People don't realize it, that slicing the lasagna is a skill in itself, just like making lasagna. Now I got to flip it around and come back the other way. There we go. We're going to come back the other way. Make sure it's cut all the way through and you're not cutting through the pan. I felt something there. There we go. Okay. Alright.
Giant turned away. You had bread. It's in the fish. Should be in the fridge though. Somewhere.
I learned not again, or I just died after getting 3 kills. I have 2 kills. I killed 3.
Alright. We're getting there.
Wait.
So we got it right. There we go. Alright, now we make our other cuts. Start in the middle, and then we do a cut on each side of the middle. We go this side, and then we'll flip it around and go the other side. Alright. Hey, honey. Okay, that's the first one. Second one goes right about here.
Slowly moving that spray. Look at my kills.
What bread?
I had to kill 2 people.
What bread?
There's a lot of skill in the lasagna.
Why? Forcing me to move.
There's another one over here. Make sure you cut down through the noodle. You don't want to drag your noodles, you want to cut through the noodles.
They had a cover to jump off.
Try to keep a straight line. Just moving it up and down slowly like a tiny little saw motion. The noodle was moving too much there and I needed to reposition the knife. Now what are you making?
Garlic bread.
Huh?
Garlic bread.
Oh, garlic bread. Is it homemade or is this a prefab?
Already made.
Oh, okay, prefab garlic bread. All right. I like your garlic bread, Shiny D. You got pretty good at it. Now we flip it around and we come back so that we get our edges on here, on this side, good. make sure we get our edges up there, this way good. There we go. Won't take that oven long to heat up.
Maybe even a little too much.
And then you can also use your spatula when you're pulling it out to go ahead and cut it with the spatula even a little bit more. You really shouldn't be cutting your lasagna too early. You want it to cool down a bit before you cut it so it doesn't split all over and spread all over the place on you and look like mush. Alright, so that's been cut in both directions. That's good. Look at all that on there. Hold on a sec. There we look at all that on there. And there we go. There's what she looks like. That's some of the lasagna. Alright. I'll show you what it looks like completed on a plate.